Hello, 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 and welcome to Sci Divine. I appreciate you being here. If this is your first time, please like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell for all notifications so you'll be a part of future collective readings or free ones. I hope you're doing well this evening or morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Okay? So, I thought this would be a good time to do a collective all signs reading by the elements this time. And if there are any questions needed afterward or wanted, I'll do them then. But I'm going to see if I can move through these pretty quickly. So, the question of the evening. Hello, Serenity Goddess. How you doing? Okay, so the title is, what would it take? All signs. Now, this was intended to be about the person, but about the person on your mind, loosely related. I'm not trying to go into nobody's marriage. So if you're curious about someone or kind of talking to someone or kind of messing around and you want something serious or you want to know what would it take to really keep their attention. Ah, good, washing dishes. I'll be listening to YouTube too and I'll be doing stuff around the house. All right, so let's dig through some people's data. Well, not y'all's data, but your person's data, right? Okay, sorry about that. Now, I have been goofing around with some extra graphics, and so I'm not distracted. I want to get through the reading as quickly as possible. So I made some loving graphics just for those of you who want to stare at something on the screen. I don't know. All right. So let's start here first. Now, after the reading is done, I'll turn on the camera. But for now, just some loving, gentle stuff. All right. So let's start with fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What would it take? Focusing on the person on your mind. Remember, loosely involved. And of course, this isn't going to apply to everybody. I find a lot of my readings tend to be going to one person. So let's see. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so we have love on the mind of your person. But there's some trust issues going on there. So they need good reason to go further, to stay the path of going further. It feels like somebody who's dealt with a past with a liar. Now, I hope your person isn't saying that it was all on one side, because that's not quite the case. This could be a little bit of an issue, a complication, because your person might have been a player or currently is being one. They could be being a player at this time. A little bit impulsive, enjoying the hunt. Not really good at maintenance. Why does the word taxidermy come through? Okay, so maybe they're good at stuffing it when it's over, or stuffing it to death. I don't know. That's weird. I'm coming out of that data. So perhaps the person on your mind is better at moving things towards an end. So that's not always good. Fire signs, a person on your mind. Well, they like their freedom a lot. And to them, freedom feels like sanity. So if you want to keep this person or get them to go further, let's see what we got. Well, that person, your person, I want to feel like I'm talking bad about nobody. Your person may need to feel like they have their space. They're all about how it can easily be in their feelings and not tell you, and then step back for what they will think is safety. So they need to feel like they can be themselves, their naughty selves, their comfortable selves. Again, it is about peace and quiet, or peace and space, enough room to do whatever weird stuff they want to do. They need that space. That is here twice. That's a thing for your person. They may enjoy the loner energy that the space around them gives them. They might have, be coming out of something or dealt with a relationship that was a little too smothering or felt like somebody was like sneaking around doing some stuff. So it is a little bit of a look over your shoulder energy. What are you going to do to me next? Are you going to be all in my business? It's a little bit of paranoia energy, but paranoid for comforts. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, fire signs, your person has a little bit of that rebel energy to them. And they will push back if you push too much. So, this one you want to take your time with. Because it's like they may not be attracted at this time to anything that is sticky or clingy. Anything that feels or looks like it requires like problems to deal with. What's that? How do you say it? Like when a guy's watching his favorite game on TV, and then you like walk in front of the TV and then turn it off and go, "We need to talk." See, your person doesn't want any of that stuff. Nothing even close. So if you want this person to at least be cooperative for now, it's all about quiet time alone. It does feel a little bit like a kid glove handle thing. Be careful. Lord, it's just somebody who really is in love with their space. They want enough room to walk naked in front of the mirror. They want to have the space to achieve their goals, even if those goals involve sampling what's out there in the world. I'm not calling this hardcore player energy, but it's feels like a just in case I get to become a player energy. Okay, let's see if there's any angel advice for those of you dealing with that data. Let's see what we got here. For those of you going through that data, okay, wow, okay. I really did just sit here and put all my cards together correctly. And yet there's still a card that doesn't go here. And it's the challenge card. So for those of you going through this with your person, fire signs, you take this time for your own divinity. Take this time or the space that you give to your person. Make sure you're doing something fulfilling with it. Enjoy yourself, is what I'm saying. Don't be upset or bothered by it. Your person just likes their own space. And it doesn't always mean they're doing something. Sometimes it's just how people deal with things. Other times, I ain't saying nothing and I ain't pointing no fingers. Sometimes your person just doesn't want to engage or say the wrong thing or just have uncomfortable words. So at this time, there is limited protection between the two of you if, there's no clarity, if there's no awareness to just chill out. Like let your person do their thing. If that's what they're gonna do. And for them it's wellness. So don't forget to be all about your wellness while they're in their corner of the room, whatever they're doing. Don't see them necessarily as a challenge. Some of you, if this isn't a long-term thing, or if you can visualize letting them go at some point, then you're good. You're good because you have options. You have options. You have other things you could be doing. There's other affairs you could be getting in order, right? Some of you have other new opportunities or new things that you're getting involved in. Some of you are starting or working on a business ideas. Some of you are finding a little bit of inspiration in the space that you're giving to the person. You're using that for you time, and that's beautiful. Oh, fire signs. Okay, so if I hope this doesn't feel like any of y'all was stressing the person you're thinking about. I don't really get that. I don't really get that. What I do get though is fire signs, y'all are gifted. Some of y'all are talking about plans, doing things. Don't be afraid to do them by yourself. If your person is sitting in a corner and not wanting to participate, do your thing. Don't skip over your own gifts, your own manifestations, things that you are able to create and do by yourself. Your person might be expressing themselves as complicated furniture. Remember, we're talking about somebody who isn't all up under you right at this moment. They got some place to go at night. You guys are loosely related. You guys are like loosely relatable. Maybe you're just loose with each other. I don't know. But this isn't no long-term relationship stuff. Somebody that, you could you don't have to complicate things with this person. And that's good. So nonetheless, focus on your fucking gifts. I had to cuss about that. This is old soul data here. So some of you are just enjoying the volley. Like the graphic on the screen there. You're enjoying the connection. You are finding comfort, if you haven't already, in your own solitude, right? And as your person chooses their solitude, you choose yours. And hopefully you're not looking at this as any type of struggle. I think most of you have overcome that state of blaming yourself for the haves and the have-nots. You're moving out of that doubt, or you're kicking the can of doubt down the curb. Don't kick it too hard. It looks weird. So it looks to me like fire signs, maybe you're like in observation mode with your person. Maybe you're just really doing you. And I can't think of anything better than that. That's beautiful. Let's see. Earth signs. Okay. Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Again, what would it take? What would it take for your person to give you what you want? Now, naturally, I'm assuming that could be something serious, a certain type of behavior. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Oh, okay, cards are flying. Earth signs, wow. So we've got some lessons, we've got some confusion. Your person might be dealing with, could be rebound, could be dealing with the idea of having to start over. So they're working in lesson lesson recognizance mode, realizing they learned something and perhaps tap dancing through the abyss of whatever it takes to not repeat that. Yeah. Some of them are just in lust mode. Lust and variation mode. Oh, this is furniture. Oh, greed and envy come out. And I'm doing just numbers right now. So your person is just enjoying the fruits of, I don't want to use the word labor, but maybe it is. Someone is just enjoying the spoils of war. Yes, they are being impulsive. This is someone who has cheater capabilities all day long. Okay? That might be why they're out of whatever they were in before you showed up. Now, okay, what? So this may be a person who denies growing, denies maturity. It can be the person who is very creative when they tell you about how things ended in relations before you. They may blame the feminine. Mm. They may say that things just didn't work out. There were no rewards. Things, just hassles. Nonetheless, it wasn't their fault. In a diplomatic way of saying it. This comes across like the energy of someone who would tell you at the beginning something that sounds really mentally together, but they really read that shit in one of those psychological books that you could scoop up before you get on the airplane. When you go to the little snack shop and they've got like books at the airport and you scoop up a Dr. Phil book and you learn a couple of words and then you throw it back at all of the ladies that you'd like to, you know, get your attention. So this is somebody who has a really good story, Earth signs. Yeah. Oh boy. There is this illusion here. But it's like if you look the other way, there's rewards, right? Oh, yeah. So your person is very all about the self, the ego, the wang. Oh, Lord. All right. What would it take to get them to focus only on you, give you the energy, or give you what you desire? Earth signs. Damn. Earth signs, the person on your mind. What would it take to get them to give you what you want? Well, you'd have to become a part of the group. Hmm. Interesting. Well, okay. I'm trying to find anything redeeming here. Sorry, can't. I'm trying. Okay, so there's an excessive nature to your person, right? They like the group. They like the creativity of exploration. Hint, hint, winkety wink wink. They like attention. They like, uh, if you guys are laying in bed together, they'd want you to spoon them. Isn't that nice? This person needs a little bit of naughty with the nice. It may not be the healthiest thing to give in to this energy because it's not balanced, right? So yeah, it's wow. What I just heard is a bit of a pickle. Not sure why it's a pickle, but if you want to be a part of this, you can, I guess. I'm not gonna look at how this ends because it's. I just heard something about a posse. What is this? Brokeback Mountain? Shit. Okay. It's weird. So you have an opportunity to cater to someone's ego, is what I'm saying, Earth signs. Isn't that wonderful? So if you want your person to do what you want them to do, you need to kiss more ass. You need to be a part of the confusion and show your face and don't complain. You have to be willing to start over whenever they want. You must be willing to hold on for as long as it takes. Isn't that nice? And while change is inevitable in many situations, I agree with that. This is a lesson that requires a closed book, no pencil in hand, and you staring at the ceiling for an untold, unpredictable amount of time. Sounds great. Oh, that sounds awesome. Earth signs. I'm sure you're wondering where to sign up for that, right? Let's get you some angel cards here. Let's get you some angel cards to see. Yeah. If you have trouble with that data, how do you deal with it? Well, see now, a new start comes right back. Along with the unknown. And you must not be afraid of putting down the furniture. Earth signs, you might be, maybe you see furniture in your person. Maybe you don't. But know that your person might see furniture in you nonetheless. There is this unpredictable future, right? And but But you gotta trust it, and it's okay, because it is the right path. Now, if you wait for your person to bring you fulfillment, if you wait for them to wrap you up, love you down, you're going to be waiting. Because in that time, you'll be absent of self awareness. You won't be satisfied. You will absorb the influence. Now I hear Twilight Zone music. Yeah, you have to be absent minded to do this. Oh my God. Nonetheless, I'm going to pull out of that data. Listen, the last card, triple sevens. So be careful on who you gamble on at this time. They may bring a loss of luck. Earth signs, I think you are aware of the wrong path in others. Be very mindful of how you influence others to walk that wrong path with you. Oops. Card is the floor. Oh, that's the wang. I get the sense of someone taking a gamble with lust. What's the point of that? What? Oh, okay. So some of you are going to be moving into this awareness that furniture is furniture. It looks like, which is great. Some of you are going to be accepting things for what they are. It is what it is. I hear something akin to an Eddie Murphy joke. Something about throwing your okay. Something about throwing your genitals on a crap table. Like gambling with your stuff? I don't know. None of my business. So if you don't feel nothing about looking at your person like furniture, I guess it's okay. Anything else? Earth signs. Don't forget well, I don't know. Some of you, you're the human guide, right? Here in your spirit form, this is Angel School. So don't forget that it is about awareness and knowing who's who and what's what, when to disengage. Some of you are looking for reasons to let go. So you may be looking at your person in a very critical manner. You may be saying things that are, I don't know why the word poppy. Poppy? That's weird. Okay. You may be saying things that are harsh, not listening, or I don't get good communication, okay? I just get, uh, I guess, aggressive communication or unhappy or rejection communication. And somebody's doing it on purpose. Lord. Wow. Okay. Some of y'all. Earth signs. Listen. Y'all have a lot going on. I don't know if it's you or your person, but somebody needs a whole fucking hug. So, somebody's feeling very overwhelmed. And when you feel that way, you cut everything off. Everyone, everything. Go into your emotions. Some of you may opt to create or do something, tear something up. I don't know. Be aware that some of you are definitely casting a spell of sorts. Like the energy you put out is the energy you get back. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people who go on to hurt other people create more hurt people who go on to hurt everybody. Not everybody gives a fuck about that data, but I said it. There it is. We'll see. Good luck with that. Air signs. What would it take? What would it take for your person that you are loosely involved with? What would it take to get them to do what you want them to do? Okay. Air signs Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some of you are dealing with just someone who also enjoys their freedoms, yes, but only because they have some hidden agenda shit going on. For some, it's they got some other stuff going, and for others, it's just somebody who really, I get the sensation of someone who doesn't function well in places they can't control. For some of you, okay, wow, all right. For some of you, your person has growing up to do. They still have some growing up to do. So they kind of make stuff up in their heads about what it is and what it ain't. Mm. It's like your person that is learning courage. New cycles, getting used to things. Huh. I don't know why I just got this energy of somebody dealing with somebody who just got a job and feels like that, or the energy of somebody who's just learning how to work with a schedule or or rules, whatever that is. Oh Lord. All right, air signs. Some of you may not be interested in the wait. If your loosely involved person just got out of something and they told you they like it just ended, they may be waiting for that person. They may be waiting to see if they come back. They may still be in their feelings, feeding themselves data about what could happen. Okay. Air signs, be mindful of your person. They may be waiting for a new start with someone from the past. They may not have learned lessons or truly moved forward. So, yeah, be mindful. Could be easy come, easy go. They do have a focus, a direction they're pointing their energy. So, be careful of not being the rebound if that's not the goal. Okay? What would it take to get them to give you what you want? Ooh. At this time, nothing. Some of y'all are really dealing with somebody who is like, I mean, it's focused. It's like sharpshooter focus. Mm. Some are just on standby to start over. Well, Dang, start over comes out. Okay. Some of you, if you recognize this in your person or when you do, end it. I'm just saying, I would end this. Because literally the card of starting over comes out. And it's over, it's in reverse. So it may be you that has to decide when to cut this off. It might even feel better to do it that way too, air signs. If you're catching feelings, you don't want that, or you don't want the hurt that comes with it, or you're not ready to address the lies. As soon as you're ready to, or as soon as you start seeing proof of anything, you might feel better if you closed the door first. Not that it's a competition or anything. I just know some people like stuff like that. I don't know. Angel guide cards for air signs. Avoid conflict, focus on your money. And do so because there's some competition naturally around you, yeah? They can't help themselves. Let's clarify that. Ah, okay. So the image I just got, air signs, it felt like somebody asking you to do something. Like it's not a big thing, but it is a big thing because you don't really have time. And like it's weird. It's okay. So it's like, okay, you have stuff to do. It is kind of important. You need to clean the house. It's your one day off, perhaps. I'm just giving you a random example, but it's like, okay. And then you got your side person. They come in and they can clearly see you got laundry all over the place. You cleaning and you doing your thing. And instead of them offering to help, your person like wants you to take them uh, 40 minutes to the other side of town and drop them off and then come back and get them because they need to go buy a shirt for their first week at work that they've known about for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. So it's not a gigantic thing, but it's like, how could you, not your mother, you need to be on top of her in charge of your own shit. It's, it'll be just one of those moments where the little things are going to kind of make you wake up a little bit. And it'll put you on the path with no worries for a little while. Okay? But you do have to make choices on whether you're going to put everything down to play chauffeur. Whether it's chauffeur for real or chauffeur to someone's emotions. Right. Good luck there. Some of you are in just a better place of understanding how to look at the others. Water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's talk about your person on your mind. Loosely connected, dating, stuff like that. Oof. All right. Some of you water signs, we have lovers here. We have lovers in a way that is just lusty. And I'm not saying it's full of walk down the aisle. It is mostly the wants. Someone here though has a feeling that somebody's doing something on the side. Wow. Okay, this is weird. Some of you are water signs. Some of you might have the person on your mind might be looking for a parental figure. I don't mean like a real parent, like mom, dad, but some of y'all are messing with somebody who needs more of a parental response. This is so weird. Mm. Okay. Some of you are dealing with somebody who hasn't really fully matured. They may listen to the thoughts and behaviors of the others around them, or take advice from friends on how to have relationships. That's ridiculous. They may not be so good at problem solving, and they want safety so that they want what's safe so that they can explore their options. Period. Mm. So, at this time, they may be going through a planned event, cycle of time, travel, something like that. Your person is giving you a reason to not be around, or that they won't, or that they'll be leaving soon. It's reason for absence. But, oh God, for some of you, it could be somebody pretending to fight so they could leave, trying to leave on an unhappy note so they don't feel guilty. Good Lord. And that, okay, someone's behavior, water signs, is their lottery ticket to controlling you. Be mindful. Let's get some angel guidance cards here. Good morning, everyone. Water signs. Some of you might be open to looking elsewhere or not talking to your person. Not the most mature way to handle it. Hint, hint, winkety wink. You have an opportunity at this point to realize your angelic self. Maybe communicate. Could be, but maybe not. Uh, so, be careful not to rush in with anyone. Definitely look. Some of y'all's person is lying about something, and you need to know that. So, communication is key. It does sound like data that it would take somebody a while to speak up on or tell you, if at all. So, be mindful of that. And know that you are ready to move on to the next step, the next experience. Isn't that nice? All right, that was everyone. I will do a quick collective reading for who's coming your way. 7 days. Let me simplify that. And I'll stick with the title, What Would It Take to Get Your Person to Behave the Way You Want? Collective reading. For some of you, your person needs to have a plan with you. Or they need to make their own plans. Because right now, I see the energy of somebody who is behaving not so great, trying anything, exploring, trying to get as much as they can from the world. So it does feel like a bit of a loner energy. Wow. And the numbers come out in reverse. So some of you are dealing with somebody who's just expressing themselves. You know what the deal is, they told you. So you may just be enjoying the experience. Some of you with this person loosely on your mind, you're going to have an argument over the next 7 days. The argument's going to have to do with you not listening or missing or pretending to not hear what they're saying. I don't know. It just feels like a frustration argument. Frustration from someone who thinks that you ought to know better. Thinks that you ought to know how to get their attention, read their minds. Oh, big fun. Doesn't that sound like fun? All right. Fair enough. Let's get some angel guide cards here. Some of you have goals to work on. Some of you have met those goals. And it's time for a new cycle. Your angels are at work with you. Just be open in heart and mind. Some of you have your fem energy on full blast. Be aware of that. This includes psychic energy, your gifts, just your general awareness, good luck, good fortune. Okay, you guys, don't want you to stress too much because there's an end coming to the imbalance of the person on your mind. And that's good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. That went a lot faster. Okay, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oops. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, hold on a minute. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. I'm Side Divine. And we'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening and all that stuff. I'll see you guys. I'll try to do another reading tomorrow for the gooey relationships. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Six, would you like to say goodbye to everyone for those readings?
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Fair enough. You guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you later. And remember, you are well. Bye.